Phineas and Ferb, the movie Candace Against the Universe, also known as Phineas and Ferb the Movie 2, is a 2020 American animated adventure comedy film produced by Disney Television Animation based on the Disney Channel animated television series Phineas and Ferb. It's the second feature-length film of the Phineas and Ferb series and the standalone sequel to the 2011 Phineas and Ferb the movie Across the Second Dimension. The events of the film do take place before the final episode of the series. And what is this film all about? After repeatedly failing to bust her fun-loving brothers Phineas and Ferb, long-suffering sister Candace feels like the universe is just against her. When Candace is abducted by aliens, she finds a far-off planet free of annoying little brothers where she's worshipped as a savior. Meanwhile, Phineas and Ferb set across the galaxy to retrieve Candace while uncovering the sinister secrets of the aliens. And the film has most of the original voice actors and actresses returning, except for the voice actor of Ferb. I think I don't know what happened to him. The dude from Game of Thrones and Maze Runner, Thomas something. Yeah, he's not in it. He's been replaced by David Ergo Jr. And while developing their streaming service Disney Plus, Disney approached the creators Dan Pulvermeyer and Jeff Swampy Marsh and asked them to develop a new movie for the service, as they wanted the service to have projects that would appeal to both kids and adults, and the show has a multi-generational appeal considering the fact that this show began in 2007 and I was 9 years old when it first came out, and I'm now 23, so yeah, it is widely beloved by a lot of people of all ages. And the creators were a little unsure about the movie, as they thought that they finished it, they had their final episode and that was it, done, bye-bye. But then they were like, yeah, why not, it'd be a fun premise, and it'd be a nice reintroduction to people who have never really seen the Phineas and Ferb. And it has been 5 years since the show ended, so they were like, yeah, why not. While the film was in production, during the pandemic and the lockdown that happened in March and April, many of the cast members had to record their lines from home. And as well as that, some of, if not most of the animation scenes were done at home because the studios were closed due to the COVID situation. And yeah, it's been released today and I've just watched it, and what do I think of it? Well, let's talk about the good of this film. And the good is that it's so nice to see Phineas and Ferb once again. It's just really great. This film, I feel like, even though I feel like it's part of the canon, but it's just so good to see these guys back again, because I'm not gonna lie, I have missed this show, I've missed the characters, I've missed all the songs. I feel like the music is what I've missed most of all, and some of the witty humor and dialogue and just this crazy banter that some of the characters have. I've missed all that, and it is all in this film. If not, it's almost ramped up to 1,000, because the songs are even more catchy in this film. The humor is a lot more funny. At times it can be funny, and it's just great seeing Candace get a lead role in this film. We get to see how she's really feeling about not feeling special and how being overshadowed by her brothers, and wanting a place where that she can feel like she belongs in a way. And yeah, the animation is pretty clean at times, particularly in the final scene with the villain. It does look really great, and I do love that final shot. All that was great, but I feel like the musical sequences are just so fantastic, and a lot of the songs are really fun and really enjoyable. But let's just go straight to the bad, and this film doesn't do anything different and unique apart from the whole Candace subplot. I feel like I've seen this movie before. I remember a long time ago there was that one episode where Candace was a queen on Mars and how she felt like a prisoner, and she had that whole song sequence when she was singing "I'm the Queen of Mars, I was so miserable on Earth." And I feel like this film is basically a remake of that episode. It isn't new, it isn't different, and I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of disappointed. It felt flat at a lot of moments, and it just didn't feel unique or different. Candace's storyline was the only interesting thing, and it was nice seeing Phineas and Ferb and the gang interact with Dr. Doofusmas. But apart from that, dude, this film was kind of a drag, to be honest with you. I much preferred the first movie by a long shot. I think that was the best one, and I feel like they should have made this before the finale. But of course, Disney Plus liked the money, and people need to pay their bills and all that lot, so they had to make this film. I mean, this show makes money, but honestly, I kind of wish if they wanted to continue with this show, make a series where the gang are older. Like, it'd be cool if the gang is older and they probably reunite after, like spending a long time apart from one another. Like, I don't know, and then they have another summer adventure, but they're teenagers. That'd be really cool. You get a lot of interesting like storylines and subplots with like stuff like that, and I think it would be really appealing to see that in a way. And I don't know why they don't do that. We had that one cool episode, At Your Age, where the gang were older. I don't know why they just don't have a short series where they're just older. Like, that'd be so much more fun to watch. But it is what it is, to be honest with you. At the end of the day, Phineas and Ferb the movie is a fun flick for people who love the show. You don't have to see the show to understand what's going on. Maybe if you want to watch the first film and then this one, but you don't really have to. Overall, it's a fun flick. It can feel a little bit recycled at times, but they do enough new stuff to make it interesting. I'm going to give this film a 6 out of 10. I'm going to give it a B. Go check it out right now. It's cool that Disney Plus are releasing new films, and Mulan is coming out this Friday, and I can't wait for that. Subscribe for more film reviews and video essays, and comment down below and tell me what's your favorite Phineas and Ferb episode, what's your favorite song. Thank you for watching, and as always, a bolded review signing out.